Don't extend your arms when you're in a bad spot. I've made all of these mistakes, so hopefully you won't have to. All right, I'm here with Russ. What's up, Russ?
My name's not Russ.
If he's mounted and you try to bench press him, he'll armbar your right arm. He'll also armbar your left arm. Don't bench press him. If you extend your arm and turn sideways, he'll get Hicks in control and armbar your right arm. Or your left. If you extend your arms and give him high mount or S mount, you're in a lot of trouble. He can attack this arm, or key lock you. If you try to hide your arm here, he can give you the razor armbar. If you lift your inside arm up at side control, you give him the near side armbar. If you're in side control and you try to bench press him, he can armbar your inside arm. If you're in side control and you try to push his face away, he can straight arm lock your outside arm. He can also catch an Americana. This one's really embarrassing. So is this one. It's the same one on the other side. This is the Marquezino armbar if you extend your right arm. From Scarfold, if you extend your lower arm, he can armbar you with his legs. He can also get you in an Americana. These suck real bad. If you're in his close guard and you overextend your arm, he'll catch you in a classic armbar. He can do that on both sides. If you reach under, he can get you in a triangle armbar. If you overextend, he could do whatever that was. Same thing on the other side. If you overstretch, he can get you in a razor armbar. My arm went backwards on that one. Same thing on the other side. If you put your hand on the floor, you give him the Kimura lock. Same thing on the other side. This one makes you hate yourself and him and jiu-jitsu. If you try to stand up out of an armbar, you hand it to him like he was Hoist Gracie in 1993. If you have him stacked but you step up with the wrong leg, you're going to get swept and armbarred. If he does this to you, he knows judo. If he gets to the pit stop position, he could take either arm, on either side. If you have to tap out in the air, it's really bad. All right, so that whole thing was to prove the point that if you are extending your own arms when you're in a purely defensive situation, you're giving him what he wants. Right? I wouldn't make the blanket statement that there's never a time in jiu-jitsu to extend your arms, but if you're in a defensive position, in other words, the bottom of mount, the bottom of side control, the bottom of knee on stomach, you're in somebody's closed guard, extending your arms purposely is feeding into what they want. Secondly, if somebody gives that to you, you should take it. So by knowing all these arm bars and these setups, if somebody willingly leaves the safety of keeping their elbows in and tight, that's when you should capitalize on it and take their arm. So the point is, you got to keep your arms in tight, keep your elbows in tight to your side in any of these defensive positions, right? It's in their interest for you to leave those positions, and if you do that willingly, you're giving it to them. And as a white belt, you have a tendency to panic sometimes if you don't know what else to do. It doesn't seem like anything's happened, so you go to extend, you go to push, and that's the big mistake. Okay? They're spending all their time trying to get you to do that. If you give it to them, that's not going to help you at all. All right, thanks, Russ.
I'm still not Russ.
By the way, no disrespect to Jason Scully. His videos are great. He has more knowledge in one video than I have in my entire brain. Check out his website, thegrapplersguide.com.
Jeez, that's all that is.